Welcome back to Ritual Hobby and Art. I recently had a birthday and got these set of puzzles as a gift. Came from this Professor Puzzle, Great Minds curated puzzle collection, Einstein's Lab. Can you master this collection of brain teasers inspired by the great mind himself? It's a 6-puzzle set. The person who got this got it from Marshall's, I think. And so it's just a what I would call a generic set of brain teasers. Several of these you can get other places. In fact, I have another version of this one here, and this one, these two. So the person that got this for me didn't know what exact puzzles I had and was afraid they had already given this to me, but I didn't have this or some of those. So I'll run through them real quick to show you what they are. This one up in the upper left is called, on this particular set, it's called the atom puzzle. I know it as the molecule puzzle. So I have a copy just like this from another brand, MI International possibly. It's a set I got from Second and Charles, which is a second-hand store. So the idea is all these balls and the sticks come apart, and then you work to get them all back together. The first time I did it, it took about 56 minutes. No, it was like 47 minutes to take it apart and 47 minutes to put it back together. But that was probably several years ago when I did that, so I will work this one, see if it's any different, and if I can beat my score. Probably I can't, but who knows? So that's the atom puzzle, or the molecule as I know it. This one is a little more interesting. This is called the bike, and in this set it's called the bicycle puzzle. This is one of those where you remove the ring from the bicycle. Now, and it says bike here on it, on the frame. This is almost identical, probably almost exactly identical to Hanayama's bicycle, which is a level 1 and one that I do not own. And so this person inadvertently gave me a puzzle that I didn't have. And really never planned to get. Because it was a level 1, I just assumed it was easy, but it is not easy. The ring actually starts over here. I've managed to get it out, and now I'm working my way back over. It has taken a lot longer than I anticipated it to take to work this puzzle. So it was well worth it to try and work it. It's basically a maze puzzle. You get it through, and the where things are taken out here is different on the other side. So grooves are different on different sides. And that's where it's, blind on one side and apparent on the other. So that's a fun puzzle. The Hanayama bicycle was made quite a long time ago, and it may not be easy to acquire. That may be another reason why I don't have it. It may be one of those discontinued models that are hard to find. So though this is not Hanayama, I'm going to count it as such. This one here is the Theory of Relativity puzzle. If you are at all familiar with Hanayama puzzles, this is Violon. And it's spelled Violon, even though we think of it as violin. But it's spelled with an O-N instead of I-O-N. And this is basically one of those types of puzzles where you have something on each plane. So you've got something going this way, something going this way, and something going this way. I've worked cast violin a couple times before. It is a fun puzzle. It's not as easy as it looks. And I'll do this one as well because the person gave it to me. So I'll give it a try. This piece here has an opening. And so that is what you're mainly using to feed everything out through here. But it takes a little bit of concentration, at least on my part, to get that all through. So this calls it, again, the Theory of Relativity puzzle. Puzzlers know this is Cast Violon by Hanayama. And then the final puzzle is kind of a stretch here. This is the E equals MC squared metal puzzles. These are very typical brain teasers. You find them in brain teaser sets. You have a couple E's I mean, they're using it as ease. It's just a couple twisted things put together. Here's the classic M linked together. This one I'll solve real quick. It's a very simple puzzle. Just kind of, it's like one of many that you kind of work it mirror to itself and bring it through, and it comes out. So this is the 1 second puzzle, if there ever was one. These two are not as difficult, or not as easy as this one is. But again, you see these, it's sort of like the twisted nails. If you ever seen the twisted nails, it's the same, not this solve, but these brain teasers are sort of the same idea. The person who got this for me bought it from Marshall's. There's probably a lot of places you can get this type of thing, not exactly this packaging, but something similar. And so it's just a great collection of puzzles, especially if you're interested in getting into puzzling. These are definitely the kind of puzzles to get started with, get your mind going, get your mind thinking about how to approach these things, different ways of solving them. It's a great way to start a new hobby. Thanks for watching.